This is Three Beards Media. Real talk, no filters, no scripts. From sports to culture, we say what others won't. Turn it up, lock in, because it all starts right now. Live from the AKC Andrew Downs Studios and powered by Revelton Distilling Company.
Mr. Nap.
Yes, sir. Owens is back.
Oh. Jake Owens, not the country singer. Not the country singer.
Jake Owens, the country singer, is back.
Brother.
What is up?
How we doing?
Did you make it to Raw?
No, buddy. I got a 4-year-old that put dad in trouble that day.
That's
you can't bite your aunts, your daycare people, because Pierce is going to his to Kelsey's sister's house during the summer, and he's a biter. Yeah. So I got put in timeout on that one.
There's wrestlers that bite.
George the Animal Steel.
Yeah, he'll bite you. Junkyard Dog, head bite you and bite you.
Fuck yeah, dude. He's getting so much into wrestling right now. I really hope that's not why he's like.
It was a good show, man. I think the only complaint was no Rollins at all.
Get on there. Get on the soapbox, brother. He was there, wasn't he?
They didn't even show him. They didn't show nothing about him. You go there.
He was backstage, wasn't he?
He backstage, but they didn't show him.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you're
he's there. He's there. Their bus was there. Him and Becky were there.
See, that's the fucked up thing, right? Becky was there. So, like, you're kind of like building on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then
a little bit. But it's just, you go there. We know when you go to an Iowa show, there's fucking new Rollins shirts every time they make for Iowa.
Was there one this year?
Yeah, there's a new Rollins shirt, Iowa's own Rollins shirt. And then you see signs everywhere for it. Roman comes out, fucking, you can hear, oh, he's like, yeah, that's your boy. It's your boy. I give him his respect for his yard. This is, whatever. This is his place. And then there's nothing with him like the whole night. And then you hear at the end of the show with Fatu, all you hear is people, Rollins, because they're thinking dark match or something. No, nothing. There's I think that's 2 or 3 in a row that I've been to. There's been no dark match.
Yeah.
So it was done at 9:40.
Right. Well, it was SmackDown. Remember SmackDown when they were here before UFC the night before? Mm-hmm. We thought just because there was no dark match because they were getting ready.
Getting them out, yeah, right.
Yeah, getting them out, which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense. But yeah, that's 3 or 4. But that's 3 or 4 without Seth Rollins too, dude.
He hasn't been there since.
It's been a while.
It's been at least 3 because the last time he was there,
Joel was on a dark match.
Joel got that picture signed. Rollins fought during a Raw. It was a live event, and I was showing him the picture. And then he's like, I'll sign it after because he's going to be in the dark match. And he came out, he fought the dark match and signed it. And before that, he fought only in the dark match against Cody.
Yeah. He hasn't been on a Monday Night Raw or just a WWE event in Des Moines for about 5-6 years, which is fucking strange. They know what they're doing. Now, obviously, they're making the T-shirts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's frustrating. It's like, what the hell, dude? Like, give the crowd what they want. You have what your guy for this state. Give him. It always had Miz. If they're in Ohio, usually or Cleveland or whatever, he's usually on the show. You know what I mean?
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul wasn't there.
I know, dude. I know, because so we were watching it, and I go, "All right, Vision's music hits." I go, "Here's Mom's favorite, Pierce. Here's Mom's favorite," because she hates Logan Paul, and she's just fucking. It's Theory and it's Bron Breaker, which I love. Don't get me wrong, I love it.
Bro, we're sitting there,
but I was like, wait, he's not wasting his time coming from Puerto Rico.
Bro, Bron Breaker is a bad motherfucker.
And yeah.
Oba's walking back, and he gets halfway down the ramp. Okay, you can ask Joel this. Joel goes, "Who do you think's going to go after him next?" I said, "One man, Bron Breaker. No bullshit."
100%.
And all of a sudden, Vision's music hits, and he goes, "What?" And I'm like, "It only makes sense. It only makes sense."
It does, but then it's like, dude, are you going to feed him Bron Breaker? Which we're so cynical, right? You don't want to like devalue the stock of like what Bron Breaker could be, because he can be, and we know he can be. You and I know he can be.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, do you devalue his stock by just feeding him that?
Did
you see what AAA came out with? AAA came out with today. Rey Mysterio.
Was this the thing with Rey and Roman in the back?
Yeah, it's the Luchador like tournament. So they're going. So Triple Raw is going to be in Mexico City live for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're going to crown. They're going to do this like Luchador tournament to crown who faces Roman in Mexico City.
Oh, really?
It's a whitewash in terms of like they're gonna fucking, they're gonna put Roman over. I mean, but it gives us it buys the time between Oba and Roman. But don't just sit there and feed me Bron Breaker and Roman, or I'm sorry, Bron Breaker and Oba. Like right now, don't do that, please.
Yeah, I don't, dude.
Because you're gonna squash him. Like Oba's so fucking hot right now.
He is, but Bron Breaker to me is that other guy. Like he was already getting, unless he gets hurt. So let's face it, like that's kind of why he's at where he's at right now.
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins same way. Bron's getting hurt and his stock drops. Like it don't drop, but he's like, we don't have nothing for you right now because our plans for you are gone. We got to make something else up to get you back to that point. So what he did Monday night was, it sucked. It was Joe Henry, but dude, he didn't fucking move. He just like staring the whole time. Like he's just looking in the back. Yeah. He's just staring. So I got a funny story about that because we did
you were graphing.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Here we go. Have you seen any of the social media stuff that people are posting for my buddy Josh with his Meta glasses?
No.
Okay. Dude, he's got it's Midwest Graphing Exchange, okay? He wears his Meta glasses and he always chases autograph. It's what he does for a living. I'm telling you right now, I don't give a fuck what people say, like in the public eye or like, that's weird, don't stalk him there. I've had more pro wrestlers tell me that's the way you meet us.
No.
Okay? It's a very small percentage of them that don't give a shit about the fans and want to sign autographs, and they're generally like that, just like a pro athlete or just like any other person, unless they're sitting down getting fucking paid to do it. Okay. Now here's my rant. There's clowns on there all the time. Oba Femi is actually an asshole. He's not a nice guy. I've had other people tell me that. I've had other graphers like, dude, in person, he'll shoot down kids. I've seen videos and it confirmed it the other morning. Like he didn't care.
What happened?
Nobody, like a kid approached him. He asked his dad, he's like, what's his name again? Just to make sure. So at that point,
I saw that.
I was there. But Oba turned down like 2 other kids. No adult walked up to him. And it don't matter if you're an adult or not, right? Nobody did. He wasn't even polite about it. Like, he's a jerk. Now, that was bad. But the worst one, okay, was by far Jey Uso. Dude.
Which is fucking funny Because do you remember the Usos back in Omaha?
Yeah, they're cool.
They were nothing but fucking amazing.
Yes, dude, we're getting.
You went up to me. You went up to me and you go,
which one's which? Yeah, I don't.
At the time, we didn't know.
They didn't even have tattoos, really.
No, because they were long hair. They were hoo ha.
So Joel and I get what I took with it, and I'll share it. It's out in the truck. I'll share it next week or something. So the picture of Joel and I at WrestleMania that we took in front of the ring, I blew it up and we made it a 16 by 20 canvas. It's sweet. Yep. Memories, right? Every person that's seen that stopped no matter what to sign for Joel. All right. 100%. Roxanne Perez comes through. She's signing. Super nice, dude. It's Joel, my stepson, and another little boy. No one else is even going after. And Jay comes walking in and yells out the top of his lungs, "Get the fuck away from her. Leave her the fuck alone." I mean, loud in the Des Moines airport. And he goes, "Are you good, Roxy?" And she's like, "Yeah." Like, she looked at everybody. She's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." She's like, "Dude," and she looked at the young boys and said, "Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him."
Really?
And he goes, "That you guys are fucking idiots." And one little boy went, "Yeet, Jay, yeet." He goes, and kept walking. Security didn't keep walking, like, dude, because they heard it. And they're like, "What was that? Who was that?" I'm like, "That's a famous athlete that's up the stairs." I was like, "He's a dick." It was horrible. And Roxanne like looked there and was rolling her eyes, like she was frustrated by it and embarrassed. And she's like, she like told the boy, she's like, "I apologize." And I was like, "Hey, it is what it is. Like, not everyone's like that. Like, all you gotta do is you get bugged a lot. You're in Des Moines, okay? You're not in LA where there's thousands of people waiting for you. You're not in New York where there's hundreds of people waiting for you. There's not TMZ there trying to fucking shove a camera in your face. There's 7 people there.
Yeah.
In a small ass airport, okay? There are guys that I know that
which you know most of the fucking people that work at fucking Des Moines Airport.
You know what I mean? The first person we seen was Jacob Fatu. You know what he'd seen? He looked right at me. I said, "Jacob, Joe Knapp, Des Moines, Iowa, partied you with David Hero." He goes, "Boy," he goes, "I remember that." He fucked up his hand. So his right hand was all fucked up from the match. Yep. He goes, "Hey, how you been, bro? How you been, Oos?" I'm like, "I'm doing good, man. It's good to see you." He goes, "You're the one that made me jump through the stack of beer cans that night." And I'm like, "Yeah, you remember that?" He goes, "Yeah, I remember." And he goes, what you got going on? You still talk to Dave?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's just communication we have, right?" He wasn't
100%.
He wasn't going to stop. And then he goes, "Dude, get your boys over here." He goes, "Come here." And he signed. He's like, "I'll try my best." And he signed. He made it look good and everything. He goes, "Right now, get your boys over here. Let's do a picture."
Yep,
goes, 100%, dude. Cool. He's cool. And he takes a picture. And he's like, "Let me tell you two something." He goes, "Listen to your mom and dad. Always listen 100%. To your mom and dad." Cool shit. The shocking night was getting Jimmy Uso. He was cool shit.
That's Big Jim.
Big Jim.
Big Jim rocks, dude. Big Jim used to live down the street from you.
Big
Jim rocks.
You know what
I mean? Dude, you know what I mean? You know what's funny, dude? I'm not surprised about the Jacob Fatu. Because you could ask Kelsey, ask Pierce, when we went backstage last year at SmackDown. I go, I'm starstruck, right? I'm starstruck. Because that's fucking Jacob Fatu. He's a big motherfucker.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that's like, dude, he's that redemption story. He's that redemption arc of like things that, dude, because he was Major League Wrestling in MLW or whatever it's called. So he sees Kelsey and me, and Pierce walking through, and he's like, "Y'all want a picture?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Dude, that'd be great. That'd be great." So he gets down. It's when he has the U.S. title. He gets down, and I'm like, "Here, Pierce, stand over here." He goes, "Hey, brother, I got 7 kicks. I got it." I'm like, "You do you, man." Like, dude, he's so fucking awesome, dude. Yeah. He's happy to fucking be there. He's happy to be there because he knows the struggle. He knows the fucking Waukesha shit with David Hero. And I'm not saying that's a struggle by any means.
No.
But he knows what it's like to not be that guy at the airport.
Well, he knows I might have nothing in my bank account at one time, I was fucking trying to get booked anywhere. I was fucking up my whole life. I was arrested.
100%, dude.
And now he knew he was good enough to be in the spotlight that his whole family was in, right? And then now he got that chance because he cleaned himself up. He focused on it, and he's changed his
whole life. You know who the next person that next person in that family is going to be is Zilla.
Zilla?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's he has the talent. I've watched the dude in person. I've met the guy. Like I've seen his work. He's right there as well. That shit pisses me off. Then the trolls on the internet, they're like, tell that dude to get a job, blah, blah, blah. You don't know these people's like, everybody that types on that internet are fucking trolls themselves because they're jealous. You know, you don't know that somebody, no one knows who I am. Like, I was already, I just didn't want to get involved. I'm like, I'm a fucking promoter, bud. Like,
do you remember the coolest? Yeah, that's your job. That is your job.
I'm networking. Holly came up, gave me a hug. She's like, oh, it's so good to see you. You know, it's shit like, get out of here.
Well, do you remember? So back to Omaha, like, do you remember like all the fucking like the guys? I mean, to me, it's always awkward because like I always feel like that I am the burden, but you've made that point kind of very very clear to me, where it's like this is what they love to do. Like they love don't show up with 17 different action figures.
Correct. I have a problem with that. That's my only problem. My only problem is there are people that have the fucking multi shit that you don't need that. Okay.
You have a picture of your son and yourself outside the WrestleMania ring in fucking Las Vegas.
Whole different thing.
That's not going on fucking eBay, brother.
No, they're all like, wow. And if you have a figure and it's a little boy and their dad, whatever, get it signed. That's it.
Right.
But that's the problem. The problem is people like that, but then it categorizes the rest of us that are not even nowhere near that. I mean, if you guys would come downstairs in my basement, Jake, it's decked in fucking autographs of people I met in person.
Here, right there. That's Pearson. Yep. That's dude. The guy is a fucking lunatic on TV. Sweetest fucking motherfucker you could meet in your entire life.
I've spent the money to get to the point and take the chances to where I can be to be where I want to be. And like, here, I'll show you real quick.
Jacob Fatu is 100%.
Look at that, dude. Look how happy he is in the middle.
Yes, 100%.
Like, oh yeah, man, my boys right here. Shit like that. My favorite one of the night though, this chick, she's awesome. That's Stephanie Vacour.
I know. I was gonna ask you if she put you in the Devil's Kiss.
Dude, she's a sweetheart. Sweet autograph too.
But that's the thing about the professional wrestlers that like grow up they want to be professional wrestlers. Like they don't want to follow in their family's footsteps, and that's no shade at like a Roman or even the Usos, like Jimmy and Jey and stuff like that. But Jimmy and Jey never had turmoil.
No.
Right? So they don't know what it's like. Well, Big Jim has, but they don't know what it's like to be that guy who wants to just make a fucking like a happy memory for their kid.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of out of hand. You can say no, whatever. And like with me, dude, I've always been an adult. I've always let a kid go way before me. If the kid got it and got an autograph, good for them. That's what it's about, right? Like I've never been a fan of trolls saying, leave them alone. It's their space. It is their space. But I could easily have Gene come on here in a little bit and be like, dude, I'm fucking cool with it. I'm tired as shit, but I would still sign something. I'm glad to be acknowledged. Like, cool. If WWE is the one pro sport that is super hard to access any of them. And it was even harder back in the like Gene area days and shit like that. You don't see them. They don't do paid signings like Fanatics Fest. And then Fanatics Fest, who the fuck's going to spend $600 to get fucking Liv Morgan's autograph and meet and greet? The fans will, right? But you can get it. You can go on your eBay for the guys that sell it, get it for $50.
Yeah, exactly. Which is, it's. I've never really looked at it like that because I just feel like they sign, and that's what devalues it. But it's the relationship. Do you remember meeting Randy Orton out there? Again, I'll go back to Omaha because that's one of the it's Omaha and Des Moines. When I ran into the Sandman, and but Omaha was so fucking fun, man, for you and I. And I think Dizzle was with it. I don't know who else was it. Who was it? Just you and I?
Dizzle
was it Dizzle?
Yeah.
But those guys at like fucking 6 a.m, like the Miz, dude. The Miz was fucking awesome.
And he hasn't changed who he is.
Awesome. It's
Rey
because
Mysterio,
he
dude.
fucking Rey Mysterio.
Great
It's
guy.
because they grew up as professional wrestling fans. They grew up as you and I. They grew up as Joel and Pierce. You know, they grew up as fans, and they understand. Like they're doing it for these guys that we're just trying to get some personalized shit. Like we don't give a fuck. Like, we're not going to put it on eBay tomorrow. It's going in our fucking on our walls. You know what I mean?
What?
Because we love it. We
go to a baseball game and bother them when they're stretching.
Those guys are assholes.
You know, but you know what I'm saying? They're busy. Leave them alone. They're working.
Right.
I mean, you don't get it. But I don't know. It was cool. We ended up getting like I talked to Bron Breaker. He was cool. It's the first time I ever met him. Joel got him on him. He signed a big old autograph. And everything was
sweet.
The coolest thing about it was everyone was like, some of them were like, we seen you. Like Ivy and I was like, I seen you front row. I was like, I know you gave me like an evil eye when you were walking up the steps. You stared right at me. And
awesome.
He's like, I know. She's like, I remember you sitting with your boy. And then Bron was cool.
Obviously, you didn't see Danhausen because he probably drove home.
He flew on a later flight. So I actually went to work, dude. I've been running like no sleep.
I know. I was over there.
I went to work. I was
like, I ain't gonna walk in and talk to Joe today.
I'm dead.
I was like,
but yeah, man, it was cool. Everyone came up, they're like, did you go to both nights? This is so cool. This is like one of the coolest pieces we ever signed. I was like, yeah, we went to both nights. Like we were pretty lucky. And then I just tell people like, hey, I'm friends with Big E. Like I was talking to Big E today. Guy came in, he's a huge collector of Big E, right? Yep. Fucking shows me all his cards. Like right away, I took a screenshot while the guy's video and everything, sent it to him. Big E was like, tell him thank you so much for being a fan. That's really cool. Hope I get to meet him someday. He's like,
was that the first time in Omaha? Again, bring it back to Omaha. Was that the first time you ever met Big E?
Yeah, when you were together.
Did you shoot? Yeah, I'm sure you showed him that picture, obviously, because like I have it signed.
Yeah, you have it signed. Yeah, I said, remember this? Yeah. He don't remember that, but he's just like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah. He stayed jacked. It's like, yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Remember who we met there? That was super nice with his family and had a baby and was pushing the baby stroller. And he's been in a lot of trouble in wrestling, and he's not probably in WWE because of it.
Who?
Del Rio.
Oh, yeah. So I was going to bring it back to that because Ricardo Rodriguez, like, he scribbled out the Miz on my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Del Rio.
Yeah. That's nice. Yeah. He was really nice. You know who else was really nice? Looking for cigarettes? Randy Orton.
Oh, Randy. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He was fucking bad. Like, here's the deal. You can get that bad name in the fucking meta classes, you know, whatever. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, dude, majority of them, 99% of them are fucking awesome.
Well, let me tell you
awesome
something.
Guys.
Everything he did, LA Knight. Patrick was there with me. Was running late to his flight. Patrick was there with me. The funny thing about it is the guy with the meta glasses, I'm telling you one thing, he's doing nothing but smiling because he's over 2.3 million views. He don't give a fuck what anyone says on there. And he's kind of like me. He's probably the one guy I know that he's like Nas. He's like the fuck around and find out type person. Probably wouldn't fuck with that dude. Like, dude, there's a guy from Shinedown, one of the band members, is actually in that thing trolling him. And my buddy fucking messaged him and says, I know where you're going to be next. You're going to be in Dyersville, Iowa soon. Let me see you say that to my face, you fucking turd.
Wait, no shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's huge. Then he PM'd him and showed me the whole chat. Then the dude's like, I got about 10 guys on a bus. If you want to come try that. He goes, that's what I thought. You're a pussy. You, not anybody else.
Oh, I got to fucking find that.
But people do this for a living. This is a job. I don't have a problem with it. I understand it, but I always give the opportunity to a kid first. Like if I don't get it, I don't get it. Cool.
100%, dude. 100%.
But I've always given to a kid first. I would never push a kid out of the way to get an autograph. But for me, it's more enjoyable watching my shadow, something that I did like when I was a little boy, watching up and doing the same thing. That is a blessing, dude. That's the feeling that these trolls get. So I don't know. That was my big rant. That's what pissed me off.
No, dude. It's a bit of memory, at least for you and I, to go and do things like that. It's still a memory because you know, back in the day, getting to just to to like touch professional wrestlers and just that like they're fucking that's gods. They're gods to us. They're gods. I mean, ask Jeff Edler.
That's the
there
best.
Could be goddesses. That could be goddesses.
You
know what I mean? Yeah, it's
almost need to have him on the pod someday.
We need to, dude.
It's 5 minutes.
It's one of those things where it's like, dude, they're bigger than I'd rather meet a professional wrestler than fucking Aaron Judge.
Oh,
Shohei Ohtani. I'm sorry.
I'll take their money, but
yeah, but I'd rather meet those dudes because like it's 365 all day, every day. Like the personalities and things like that. Like you get to meet a guy like Jacob Fatu, and I'll tell you this much: we've met professional athletes, you more so than I have. I don't think any of them come close to Jacob Fatu.
Oh, there's a ton of good ones for sure.
I know, but the what he does is he takes the time. I mean, fuck, Sammy Sosa. For you, that's pretty badass, brother. That's badass. I mean, that's 98, 99 of your living. But Jacob Fatu, but that's Jacob Fatu, dude. I mean, he's a guy that just, from me to you, from Joel to Pierce, there's never been a bad interaction.
No, he's
been phenomenal, and it's been, and that's what professional wrestling is, dude. We love it because of that. Fuck Jey Uso. Fuck him. Uh-oh. Is that me?
No, that was me. Let me put Do Not Disturb on. Hold on. Usually I'm
probably Jacob Fatu.
No.
So yeah, I heard you talking shit with my cousin.
Oba say no, but what they didn't see was Bryce, my son, standing mid waiting patiently and then asking politely, yeah, exactly, Pat. That's what I'm saying, dude. He's a douche. He's supposed to be the new face. Bro, take a second. Roman Reigns, if you'd run into him, you can't run him in an airport. Nobody flies private. He would have stopped and signed.
100%.
I've most of the guys that carry that torch have been pretty good. Punk's always been an asshole. CM Punk,
Brock Lesnar's always been fucking great.
Who else? Rollins is not really a nice guy. He's not. But no, MJF gets all the bad rap. Dude, he's one of the top dogs in AEW. Guess what? Cool as shit when my son met him. He even fucking played his gimmick and marked on his head. Like, that's cool. Like, as a dad, I'm not mad about that. I thought that was funny as shit.
Like, live the gimmick if you got to live the gimmick. Right. And so is that the counterpoint to Jey? But I don't think it is, because he's like, yo, Roxanne, you good?
Yeah. He thinks like, and he's looking, he don't see adults. You're like, dude, you have no adult around her. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. I mean, Jey Uso's got to be worried about his own.
Even Liv and Raquel would come in and they were running late. They just stopped. They were really nice. They're like, hey, we got to go. We can't. We're so sorry. And I'm, no problem. That's cool. No one fucking kept running after him and saying, hey, stop. Get over here. It never happened. So, I don't know. That's just the troll. That's one thing I hate about when I do go to these things is shit like that. It's like, dude, you could be somebody someday that, in my head, you know what I was thinking? Like, all right, Oba, keep your shit up. I'll hire you someday and we'll talk about this story. You'll be sitting at my table fucking signing autograph.
Damn.
You know? Yeah. Then what? Well, I don't.
Be a flash in the pan, dude. Be a flash in the pan.
For that, I appreciate him as a character and everything, but I think he's a piece of shit. Go Roman Reigns when he faces him.
Yeah. I'm watching it right now. It's kind of
fun. Did you see the clip of me when Roman's standing on the steps? He's staring right at me while I'm fucking talking to him. I'm like, this is your yard. You're the man.
Hold on. Hold on.
You watching the Midwest Graphing thing?
Just keeps walking through. Now, do you think he doesn't sign because as soon as he stops, he's going to get hounded?
No, because if you take now, I understand if there's 50 or 60.
I'm looking at you right now because I stopped it.
At like 50 or 60 second. 50 or 60 people, maybe like, yeah, I would understand that. Hey, I gotta go. Like, you can't get to everybody. I mean, you don't want to sign some people probably genuinely feel that way. But dude, he could have signed 7 things. It takes less than a fucking minute. Especially his signature. Have you ever seen it? It's not good. It's OBF.
Here's the devil's advocate in me. Is he turning heel? I mean, he's going to align with Paul Heyman.
Maybe.
Is that his way of?
Because Roman called Bron Breaker called him out in that back.
Exactly.
10 people there, yeah, 10 people.
Yeah.
And not all 10 of us were even chasing him. Like, you can't take me out of the equation. That's Joel. I was letting Joel do it.
It's for the conversation. I'm not saying he's right. I'm not saying he's wrong by any means. It's a kid. But back in the day, would fucking Rick Rude in the 80s stop and fucking sign? No, he tried to bang your mom. You know what I mean? Like, it's are we trying to get back to this whole like bench pop stands up Brady? That's right. Do we want to go how clamoring are we for the old days? We want heels to be heels.
I'm good with that. I am totally good with that. Like, Jey is supposed to be this dude. How many kids are buying his fucking t-shirt?
Exactly. Is Jey a heel? I don't know.
And Dom Mysterio don't sign because he's a heel. He's actually a really cool dude. He's a sports card collector. He plays the heel part through the airport. That's awesome. Like, dude, I'm cool with that. Right? That don't make me mad. What makes me mad is the faces, and then someone being loud like that. That's kind of shit.
Well, so like I said, it'd be something if he was like, "Fuck y'all," thing, or whatever it is, what it is. But then when he calls back to Roxanne, "You good?" Like, they're all on different teams.
It's like, get the fuck away from her. Get the fuck away from her. You're talking
like okay, now you're just being a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, get the fuck away from her. You got little boys standing right there, dude. That look up at you as like you're me fucking meeting Larry Bird, like, like Larry Bird today can tell me to fuck off and I'd be happy, but Larry Bird when I was 9 years old, that don't work with me.
No, I started showing Paul Pierce highlights, and he just really wants to be Paul Pierce. I'm like, you can go play a poker game with him. I'd love to.
He comes and signs at all the shows I'm at.
Yeah, dude, he loves Paul Pierce right now.
He's cool as shit.
That's dude. It's like, it's that fine line. Is he trying, like, what are we gonna get? So here's the deal. So what if Oba turns fucking heel within the next 3 to 4 weeks? Is it all good?
No, because I guess he's been this way since he's been in NXT.
Well, didn't he? Isn't he an SEC guy? Didn't he do track and field at Tennessee?
Yeah.
There you go.
It is what it is.
There you go.
Let's take a break and then come back.
Yeah, let's see that.
You need to watch this if you struggle with finding rare sports collectibles. Hat Trick Breaks has got you covered. Whether you're a die-hard sports fan or a dedicated collector, Hat Trick Breaks is your ultimate destination. Dive into the excitement of live card breaks, where every rip of the pack could reveal a gem. Meet your sports heroes at our exclusive autograph signings and take home a piece of the action. Our community is all about passion, connection, and unforgettable experiences. Join us on Facebook, and let's turn your sports dreams into reality. Hat Trick Breaks, where every break is a win.
In the heart of Des Moines, one name stands above the rest. Step inside, where tradition still matters. Warm, familiar, unmistakably Iowa, where every guest is welcomed like family. Service that's personal and never rushed. Fresh starts made daily. Iowa beef, hand-seasoned. Guided by fire, built on flavor. Served with pride. A bar as bold as the menu. Featuring the old-fashioned we're known for. A place that stays with you long after the night ends. Iowa Beef Steakhouse, 1201 East Euclid Avenue, Des Moines. Steak done right.
What happens when Iowa grain meets world-class craftsmanship? At Revelton Distilling Company, every bottle begins right here in the heartland. From locally sourced Iowa corn and rye to the final pour, our grain-to-glass process ensures exceptional quality in every sip. Whether you're enjoying our award-winning mulberry gin, smooth honey whiskey, or rich whiskey and cream liqueur, you're tasting the best of Iowa in every bottle. And now, Revelton can ship directly to 48 states across the country. Visit ReveltonDistillery.com and have Iowa's finest delivered right to your door.
At Three Beards Media, giving back to our community has always been at the heart of what we do. That's why we're proud to welcome No Pros Remodeling as our official community outreach partner. Thinking about transforming your home? From stunning kitchen renovations, all while still being able to use your kitchen, to gorgeous bathroom remodels that take a fraction of the time, No Pros delivers craftsmanship you'll love. Best of all, they can help you save up to 75% compared to the other guys. When you're ready to transform your home into your dream home, call No Pros Remodeling at 515-679-6509 or visit www.nopros.com. No Pros Remodeling, creating stunning home transformations while helping Three Beards Media make a difference in our communities.
Buying or selling a home is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make. That's why choosing the right real estate team matters. The Jenny Farrell team with RE/MAX Concepts has been helping families across the Des Moines metro find the right home since 1998. Born and raised right here in the community, Jenny understands the neighborhoods, the market, and what truly makes a house feel like home. Whether you're buying your first home, upgrading your space, or preparing to sell, the Jenny Farrell team provides expert guidance every step of the way, from market analysis and listings to negotiations and closing. Their consultative approach means you'll feel confident, informed, and supported throughout the entire process. Jenny Farrell Team, RE/MAX Concepts. Call or text 515-779-7500. Visit jenniferfarrell.remax.com. Experience you can trust. Results you can move into.
Okay. All right. So, my little 2 minutes of research. Yeah, Oba Femi's a fucking asshole. That's I've seen the clips from April. Him not stopping, everything getting called out, but we'll leave it at that. Joe, what'd you think of SummerSlam? Hey, before we get to that, JT and I talked about our favorite SummerSlam matches. What's yours? On the spot. Because I'm interested.
There's so many fucking good ones.
Yeah, dude, I mean, there's a ton. You go back to SummerSlam 99. You can go to that triple threat match with Triple H, Steve Austin, and Mankind. Which, by the way, the night after, you were there, right? When Triple H won his first world
at
championship. Yeah, in Ames. You can go back to that. I remember, dude, that was just the body. Ventura was the special guest referee. You can go to that. You can call back to Austin, or you can call back to The Rock and Brock Lesnar, 2002, which my favorite was Triple H and HBK in that unsanctioned match in that same year.
Mm-hmm. When he wore like the jeans.
Yeah, he wore the jeans.
Yeah,
obviously.
I always liked. There's something about me still that still likes him. He's dead, obviously. When I met his family recently, I thought it was one of the coolest things ever. But I always liked the British Bulldog.
No.
So when he got his flowers against Bret Hart, that was pretty fucking cool. Like, I always thought he would be world champion in WWE. I think he was just good, jacked, fucking good wrestler. I was just a big fan of him. I liked it when he had long hair with like all the dreads and shit in it. He was cool. So that's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's who else?
And it's still
that was at Wembley too.
Recognizes as one of the top 10 matches of SummerSlam all time.
It is.
Hot.
Hey, do you remember watching SummerSlam when Brock Lesnar came out and just completely squashed John Cena?
Oh yeah.
We both looked at each other in the basement and we were like, "What the fuck?" But we had it was ear to ear smiles.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, we were like, "What the fuck?" We're like, "This is sick."
Yeah, there's so many good matches. You know, the funny thing is like Lillian Garcia was there, so she was talking. She first appeared 27 years ago in Des Moines, Iowa, the night after SummerSlam.
Well, they mentioned that on the broadcast.
And then, they did?
Yeah, they did.
That's cool. Yeah, and then she.
I'm surprised you haven't gone back and watched it.
I haven't. I got dude, bro, my phone was going ding, 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 ding. Here's a picture of you, ding, ding. Dudes, I didn't even fucking remember who the hell they were. They're like, look, and like ding, ding, ding. Like,
I was like, hey, I was like Pierce. I was like, who do you see there? And it was Roman Reigns. And he's like, Uncle Joe. I was like, yeah, there he is.
Oh,
man, dude, it was awesome. But we'd be remiss if we didn't get into SummerSlam. What'd you think?
What's up, Mike? SummerSlam?
What's up, my Carlisle brethren?
We were in Chicago, and we put it on we had an Airbnb. I got Brad Temple fucking, and this is funny. Brad Temple and Jey watching it. So Jey was like, come on, Cody Rhodes. And I'm like seeing my boss fucking in a whole different like acting. He's like, let's go. Yeah. And then Cody lose. He's like, God damn it. I want him to win. And I'm like, wow, you're getting into this. But Temple did the Oba. Joel's like, you got to get up and do the Oba. So he's going. And he goes, you got to do the stance. He's in the living room in this Airbnb. And he's like, Temple's doing it. But Temple goes, here's the deal. And you know how loud he is. He goes,
oh, no.
First match with Io. He goes, every time someone gets on the top rope, he goes, top rope! Like he yells it. So every time, top rope! So,
oh my God. I got to watch something with Temple, dude. I got to watch. I love Brad.
We were at wrestling the very first match, the Ivy Nile match. I was like, top rope. I did a Snapchat live, and then I sent it back to him. He's in his car driving. He's like, top rope! It was great. Man. So we watched. Dude, we watched that there, and everybody had a good time. I thought night one was better, in my opinion. Night two wasn't
really.
Bad. Yeah, I like night one. Night two wasn't
really.
Bad.
I'm a night two guy.
I love dude. Gable, great guy. I met him first time finally. Usually he drives back home, so I've never met him. He was cool, dude. He was like, "Thank you so much." I'm like, dude, you way deserve it. You know. He goes, "It's you guys that keep me going." Blah 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 blah. That moment was cool. We watched that on the car ride home.
So night one for me, speaking of Oba and the Brock Lesnar, I was very shocked because like when it ended, it was still light out.
Yeah,
and I was like, this is kind of fucked. I'm like, I'm waiting. Weird. I'm waiting to kind of party with this fucking shit. I kept telling Kelsey and Pierce, I was like, hey, you know, when he rips up Brock rips up the canvas and everything like that. I'm like, there's an X there. There's an X. Someone's going through the ring. Oh, nothing happened. And so maybe that's why I have like a sour grape in my mouth because of that. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, dude. Like, but it doesn't help because this is the second year in a row where I thought it started at 6, it started at 5.
Yeah,
I'm playing catch up.
We're in the Midwest and they're starting at 5. Like, what the fuck, dude?
I know, dude. I was like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Well,
and so you know, we came out with Liv Morgan, LA Knight, and the Liv Morgan Io Sky match. It was great. I liked it. I didn't like the result.
No,
but that's Triple H for you. But you know, LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys. You know, I thought that was a fucking fantastic match.
Yeah,
fantastic match. And then Gunther and Nick Aldis, dude. I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm visibly upset. It's bullshit, dude. Because Nick Aldis is 39 years old. We talked about this last week.
Yeah, he's not even that old.
No, he's not. Like, fucking Diamond Dallas Page hasn't even started wrestling yet.
You're right. And Aldis fucking killed it.
He did, dude. He gassed out.
Good.
Gassed out a little bit. But I'm like, what are we doing? And then you feed into the Fatal Influence, which I skipped over, to be honest with you. The Bella Twins. They don't trip the trigger anymore. I'm sorry.
Well, you knew they were going to turn fucking heel. I had a feeling that was happening the whole night.
CM Punk Cody Rhodes is fucking badass. Badass.
Yeah, that was a good fucking match.
Oba and Brock just left something to be wanted. Like I think when that ended and I looked outside and it was still light out, I'm like,
Kept the Punk moonsault, yeah.
This is I don't know.
Said he shit himself.
I seen a picture of that. You know what, dude? Here's the deal.
You gotta go.
If you shit yourself and win a championship, shit on Paul Pierce.
Yep.
It happens. It happens.
Wheelchair.
I loved night 2, dude. Night 2 was fucking crazy. We're in the garage, dude. Kevin Owens. Nick Aldis comes out. Kind of being a heel, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Ish. Bringing in Gunther. Sami Zayn's fucking losing his mind. But then rolls it back a little bit. Rolls it back. And brings out fucking my guy. My brethren. Kevin Owens. Which we knew he was coming back sooner rather than later. But to give him the opportunity, the number 1 contenders spot, Triple H loves that dude.
Yeah, and then Roman and Seth was a fucking good match. That was awesome.
It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. But you know what? I gotta give this woman flowers because, dude. All right, I'm gonna get. I'll catch a lot of flack because I think a lot of dudes are catching a lot of flack. Night 2 to me was there's a lot of tears shed. Kevin Owens. It's been a year and a half since we've seen him. Love that guy.
Yeah,
love him, dude. That's professional wrestling at its core. ROH, everything that he's done. You know, Kevin Steen, right? Chelsea Green.
That was
winning.
Awesome. That was
dude.
Awesome.
Me and Pierce were fucking hugging each other, each other. I was like, "This is fucking amazing," because she deserves it, man. 100%. She deserves it.
Like I wanted Charlotte to win, but I was telling her, I was like, "Dude, if it's not her, give it to fucking let Chelsea win that son of a bitch." That was a good match too.
It was a phenomenal match, dude. Dare I say, match of the fucking night.
It could have been. I think I still have to give a little bit to Roman and Seth because they fucking did a lot of crazy shit. But then it goes like all these older guys have said all the time, like there's too many fucking guys kicking out of multiple finishers. Like
horrible,
ruining horrible, right? So it's like
when Roman goes for the spear and Seth hits him with the pedigree. I'm like, and then he kicks out. I'm like, what? Like, dude, like Triple H made a boatload of money in doing that.
Yeah.
Which pisses me off.
You could kick out of one of Triple H's, but if he ever hit that other one, you're like, it's over.
What'd you think about Danhausen and Dominic?
that was all right.
Okay. So you weren't here, obviously, because it was last week and you were traveling and things like that. And then, but even after the fact, Danhausen's fucking like, I want a human monies on a pole match. And Adam Pearce is like, on a pole? And he goes, Danhausen goes, what? You don't watch wrestling?
Yeah,
you never watch wrestling? Do you remember the Buff Bagwell mom on a pole?
Oh, yeah.
On a forklift, things like that. Like, it's as stupid as this fucking sport is. It still grabs us. It grabs us. It's phenomenal.
Danhausen's fucking
That's why, dude, he is, man. And that was one of the things. Like,
let's face it, horrible wrestler. Not very good. But his gimmick is fucking amazing, dude. They can roll.
But the early 90s lived off of that.
Oh, yeah.
Was Hulk Hogan a great wrestler?
No. He had the energy. He had the fucking,
Was fucking Ultimate Warrior a great wrestler?
Horrible wrestler.
Right? I got to watch the Dark Side of the Ring.
Doink the Clown was better than all three of them. Whichever Doink was in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. But it's a gimmick, dude. It's selling T-shirts.
Yeah,
Human money.
yeah. Kids like it. Adults laugh at it.
Pierce wants to go for Halloween. He wants to be a Minniehausen. He wants me to be Danhausen.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm like, that's perfect, dude. That's awesome.
Watch Hogan's Japan matches. I've seen all that. Yeah.
Well, Hogan's like, okay, all right.
He knows the basics and shit, and he's strong, but it's just like.
But that's a different kind of breed over there. Okay,
so
you're telling me. So all right, so Tyler, you tell me this: Hogan in '92 can compete with Kenny Omega in fucking 2012 in terms of Japanese style. Like Japan it's different. It's different.
Yeah, but when Hogan
was the big boss man a fucking great wrestler? No, he wasn't.
When Hogan went over there, though, they're like, oh, whoa, wow, Same thing with Andre.
Yeah. Same thing with Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
Shelton Benjamin going over there. I mean, things like that. It's.
Yeah, I agree.
You just have to connect. You have to connect, and that's why Danhausen has been, I think, a shining spot right now. I'm not going to say that we're in this little renaissance of like gimmicks, but we might be.
Who do you think?
Because like,
go ahead.
What's that?
Well, as we were talking about wrestling, go ahead and Danhausen. Who do you think's the best wrestler in WWE?
Well, I look at a guy like Chad Gable.
Yeah, 100%. Chad Gable. He's good.
Like, are we talking about wrestling, or are we talking about sports entertainment? Because those are two different motherfucking things.
If they're wrestling and you're like, you get that Chris Benoit feel, you get that Bret Hart feel, Kurt Angle, the list can go on and on. Jericho, there's dudes that are just fucking got it. You know
who's got the fucking? You know who's got the best of the fucking both? Roman Reigns.
Roman's great.
He's a great wrestler.
Yeah, he's
good.
a
great fucking character.
Yeah, he's great. So Seth. But I don't know. For me, Chad Gable, pound for pound, is the best.
Yeah, but
and his fucking new song is awesome.
I know you love his new song.
Gable.
Well, look at a guy like Sami Zayn. Great wrestler.
Horrible.
Like,
body.
what are we putting up as wrestling? You know what I mean? Like, are we putting up the because here's the deal. You look at CZW, that's a different style of wrestling. If we look at, like a Nick Gage, or we look at Necro Butcher, that's a different wrestling. Didn't have personality. If we're talking WWE, I mean, it's got to be Chad Gable's fucking.
But
Chad Gable's too. Like, here's the mic right here. Right here. Chad Gable's this. Thank you, for being there. When he's a heel, he's a great wrestler. Like, he's an all package guy.
Yeah.
But when he's a face, he's not.
When I'm talking great wrestler, I'm talking somebody that can make me feel at 46 years old, like, wow, dude, I was he's really doing these moves and hurting people. Right? Like, he even does a diving headbutt, bro. Like, fuck.
All right, let's call it back, Jacob Fatu.
Fatu's, for his size, he's fucking awesome.
That's what I'm saying. Kevin Owens. It's like, all right, do we take?
Yeah, Tyler hit it on the nose, right there. He can be entertaining, but what he's saying is Chad Gable's the best wrestler in WWE. That's my point right there.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. 100%. With things that he's done, but it's like, again, you go back to Roman Reigns. When it's go time, it's go time. And he could fucking put on a fucking good match. But I've seen Kenny Omega have a fucking match with a blow-up doll and make it look good. It's I guess it's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, everyone's got their own thing, but it's just like if you're teaching somebody to be a wrestler and you're not in like luchador or some big powerhouse or something, like that's who I'd want to try to.
Like is Big Bill a great wrestler?
No, but he's got the fucking monstrous look, right?
Well, he's 7 feet tall.
I don't even know where he came in at. Joel and I never seen him. He came out running the ring from us. That motherfucker had to be there the whole time.
Maybe during a fucking like my sacrifice. You know what I mean? Well, it was pretty early.
How do you miss that big son of a bitch?
Yeah, right. But it's like, you know, Penta's a fucking great wrestler.
I was just getting ready to say him. He's
like
really...
those luchadors are fucking great, and no shit.
We love Killer Cross.
Logan Paul, Killer Cross, yes. Tyler, you've never seen my Killer Cross fucking promo that I had to cut on iHeartMedia. But my thing is, like, Logan Paul's a fucking great wrestler.
Yeah, him not being there was kind of weird because I thought, you know, he was in Chicago and at WrestleMania. It's like, why the fuck he here?
Tyler's a good guy to have on the show because he's an independent pro wrestler.
Yeah.
In Des Moines, Iowa. Ricky Bronson. That's Ricky Bronson. It's the guy that, you know, hooked me up with the guys that I trained with. He like to have his perspective. A little brash. He's a little brash. But we're talking wrestling. Wrestling, though, I mean, yeah, Chad Gable for sure. Pound for pound. Bar for bar. But if we're talking about overall everything that encapsulates WWE, it's Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
It pains me to say that. It pains it. It pains me. It's not like Seth, dude.
He's the man.
But I mean, so like again, like okay, so out of those three, in the Shield, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose, I'm still going Roman Reigns.
Oh, Roman Reigns all day long, and I think it's
right.
I think it's a tie between the other two.
Right.
Fox can go. He can do it. You know, he does crazy shit, but he's a little crazier than them, but he still fucking can go.
Okay, Roman right. Okay, all right. We'll play this. We'll play the game real quick. Roman Reigns, LA Knight.
I was going to ask you, how'd you like that? That was awesome.
Until you scold him.
Huh?
Well, he scolded him. LA Knight did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, leave it. But let's play the game. In terms of like wrestler superstar, Roman Reigns, LA Knight.
Roman.
Put your money in. Roman. Solo Sikoa, Roman Reigns.
Roman.
Which I love Solo Sikoa.
Yeah, well,
I love what he's doing right now. I love it. Royce Keys, obviously.
Roman.
I'm going to skip it. Gunther. Gets hard, but Roman.
Pretty fucking good, too.
But
for how big he is, that dude's good.
Let's encapsulate the WWE superstar in terms of wrestling.
You got to put it all together.
Yes.
Gunther should be heel the rest of his life.
100%.
He is a great heel and a great wrestler. He's good on the mic. That's a tough one for me, man, between them two.
CM Punk.
Fuck CM Punk. I've never been a Punk fan. Could care less. I don't even think fucking Punk's athletic.
I've got like 17 Punk shirts. You know, I bought into it after the pipe bomb.
You're younger though. The pipe bomb, yeah, on a microphone, CM Punk, yeah.
Yeah, but still, you can't sit there and tell me that fucking Roman Reigns isn't great on the microphone.
No, he's not.
He is. He fucking is.
He's like right here.
Or CM Punk.
Has he gotten better? Like, yeah. Like,
okay, all right. If you want to talk about like from where he was, the floor,
yeah,
to where he is now. I mean, it's.
Did he say like 3 words with the Shield?
Yeah, suffer and succotash.
If it wasn't,
that's what he said.
If it wasn't for Ambrose, none of them talked.
Exactly. Yeah, but where he is. But to where he is now,
he has gotten way better. Yes,
dude. I own maybe one fucking CM Punk or Roman Reigns shirt, and I love my professional wrestlers. I own fucking 4 or 5 CM Punk shirts.
That's how he sells t-shirts.
I'm just saying. But Roman Reigns. Well, I didn't have a carry the wall when I was buying fucking CM Punk.
Rollins, in my opinion, is a better wrestler than CM Punk.
Yeah, but I mean,
I ain't going because of his
again. Encapsulate everything. Encapsulate everything.
I got to give CM Punk a little credit because he can't do like some of the shit he used to do. You know, it's just his body won't fucking allow it. But everything
do a
looks
Pepsi plunge if he wants to.
I think he just looks slower now. He's obviously older, and that's gonna happen. And I'm glad he's there. I'm glad he's there. It's good for fucking WWE. I'm cool with that. But I was pissed when Sami Zayn lost the title to him. I thought that was shit. Like, I was not a fan of that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it writes its own story.
I mean,
Chicago.
They could have done the same shit at SummerSlam. They didn't need to bring Punk back for that. They could have done Kevin Owens returning in that match, and then Sami being like, "What the fuck?" That would have.
I'll go back to kind of what we're saying. I'll bring it down because Roman. I got through CM Punk. I think Roman is way better of a wrestler than Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes is just a gimmick. I'm not a huge Cody Rhodes guy. He's got the song. He's got a look. A look. I mean, he's no different than a fucking Jeff Jarrett or a Gold Dust, right?
Jeff Jarrett was good, man.
Yeah, that we touched base on that Dark Side of the Ring was fucking awesome. But here's where I start to get a little weird in terms of like, who do I think is a better professional wrestler? Because when you talk about professional wrestling, again, it's the look, it's the mic skills, it's the wrestling skills. There's three. Kevin Owens. Yeah, he's great, but I'm not going to say where's he been because he just debuted, but Kevin Owens.
Owens is great. Good on the mic.
He's got the mic skills. I think he's a better wrestler than Roman Reigns.
Got some crazy shit for his size.
I saw on Twitter. It's like, don't ever trust an agile fat guy.
Yeah.
It's like
they're the most athletic ones, man. They just like fucking beer and wings. Who gives a shit?
Fuck yeah, dude. Find Owens. Fight that guy for breaking his.
How many dudes would see me on a basketball court, what my build is, and then watch what I do on a basketball court and be like, what the fuck? You know how many times in my life I've heard that?
I've watched it. I mean, I've seen it time and time again.
They
just leave it wide open.
We'd play shirts and skins. My man titties are hanging out and everything, and I was fucking schooling the fastest dudes on the court.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it. I mean, I've seen it. You put that meniscus little fucking thing on there, and you go.
Guard one of the fastest guys on the court every time.
Yeah, lock him down. You know what? You're not a better defender than Gruber.
Go to little Davey.
Gruber.
Oh yeah, okay.
Anthony Gruber is fucking way better defender than you. Lock my ass down. Anyway, it's not much locked down.
Gruber's one of those guys too, though, man. He was a little chubby dude that could play. But
yeah, it strokes it. But that's where it goes. It's like, all right. So Roman Reigns or Kevin Owens? Give me that.
Better wrestler or everything?
Again, what is
well, let's face it. Like, there's certain guys that didn't win a title because
what's wrestling anymore?
That didn't win many titles because they weren't good on a mic, right?
Harley Race is a great wrestler.
Like Benoit really won a ton of fucking world titles.
Well, yeah, that's
Bret Hart didn't win a shit ton. Like, he wasn't very good on the mic, but he didn't fucking hurt us.
I think he was a lot better than people give him credit
for. I agree, but look at that, and then you're like, wow, is this? Roddy Piper wasn't the greatest wrestler, but he was fucking phenomenal on the mic.
Again, I think he was a better wrestler than people give him credit
for. Right?
Yeah,
no, I agree, but like they give the power to guys like
your Obas, I suppose,
like Roman and fucking Punk, because
Roman's a great like, he's a great. I know we're getting into this right now in the weeds. He's a great wrestler.
Yeah, and he's came a long way.
Yes.
I'm with you on it, 100%.
And CM Punk, I don't think he was as good as a wrestler as people gave him credit for. I don't think he was. I just think he was that fucking
mouth.
Like Samoa. Okay, let's go Samoa Joe.
He's good.
Samoa Joe's a great wrestler.
Samoa Joe, Jacob Fatu is what I want to see.
That would have been well, I mean, I think we could still see it, but
yeah, that would be badass.
But Samoa Joe, great on the mic, great wrestler. He's in that Kevin Owens spot.
Mm-hmm.
Is he the total package?
That's Lex Luger.
That is Lex Luger, but that's where I'm getting like to my point is like Roman Reigns could be a fucking he's a B on the mic, a B in wrestling, but he's an A+ superstar.
What about Great Khali, world champion?
He's no.
Huh?
No.
He was the world champion.
Okay, Jinder Mahal, Drew McIntyre. Dolph Ziggler was a world champion. Let's go back.
Drew McIntyre is fucking awesome.
He's awesome, but let's go here. I want to talk about Dolph Ziggler because you talk about the total package. That's Dolph Ziggler.
They fucked over Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler could have been like HBK.
100%.
He might have better moves than HBK.
100%.
And he was good on the mic. And he had the look.
100%. And he was a great fucking wrestler.
He's like a top collegiate wrestler.
Yes, Kent State, dude.
Kent State, yes.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
That's where I'm at. But, overall, what'd you think? I mean, I thought it was so much better than last year's.
Better in WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'll give it that. Yeah.
Not on a personal level for me, but it was better in WrestleMania if I was watching them at home.
I enjoyed night one at about a 6, but then night 2 was a 10 out of 10, dude. I looked at Kelsey and Pierce back and I'd go 10 out of 10. That was awesome. It was great.
Yeah. Justin, we know night 2 is better, right? Look, right.
Well, even though I don't know, shout out Sean Roberts because he was texting me all night 2. This fucking ESPN app is buffering. It was bad, dude. It was
really. I didn't have no issues, and I was driving back.
It was bad. So I was switching between ESPN and the Hulu app or the Disney Plus app.
I usually use Disney.
It's horrible. I use Disney too. I was switching back between ESPN. I don't know why I pay for fucking 17 different subscriptions, but I mean it was horrible. Hope they get it fixed. But night 2 was phenomenal. Even though Sean kept trying to spoil it for me.
Yeah, that's why I told you guys don't text in here.
Yeah,
we're just getting done with the show.
I know. I try not to. That's why I didn't want to text.
Stay off your phone until after wrestling's over off Facebook. Don't look at it. I said, okay.
Well, that's why I didn't know that it started at 5.
That's my
because I was off my phone. I was off my phone the entire time. We're outside playing. I was like, what the fuck? It's already started? Yeah. So I was pissed. I got there.
The nice thing is, though, it lets you start.
Yeah, it does. And so I was able to skip over kind of like, I don't know. I watched the entrances. I'm a fucking glutton for the entrances.
I love the entrances.
I do, dude. I love
the outfits.
Yep, I love it.
I could just sit there and watch a fucking 3-hour pay-per-view of everyone on the roster doing their entrance and then walk back.
We'll just watch WrestleMania 17 with all those fucking the old.
Yeah, I love that. I watched that a lot.
that old timer fucking Royal Rumble or whatever.
Iron Sheik, baby.
Yeah,
Cheeky baby.
Cheeky baby. Bushwhackers.
Yeah.
Who was it? Who was the one that didn't get eliminated? Or what? It was Sheiky. That took forever.
He won.
No, who was the one that took forever in that match? Was it Sheik?
Get out of the ring?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking like You gotta get the next guy out here. Here comes Duke the Dumpster Drosy, like right behind him, walks past him.
No, that's
I
those. Yeah, that's TKO though. I don't think they fucking understand what's going on.
All right, man. Let's wrap this up.
All right, brother. All right, my friend. Thank you. Peace out.
Take care.